Hi, everyone. Thank you for participating in the training session for Atlassian's Partner Marketing Central, or PMC for short. My name is Austin Birmingham, and I am a channel marketing specialist at Atlassian. Today, we will take a look at how Zift and Atlassian are working together and how partners can access and use the Partner Marketing Central platform on Zift 123. Atlassian knows that a healthy mix of integrated marketing tactics is the best way to ensure you are reaching potential buyers. You can use the Partner Marketing Central to personalize the latest and greatest marketing campaigns and website content as provided by Atlassian. The PMC will also provide partners with access to analytics and reports to allow you to track your customer activity generated by the campaigns. There are different types of campaigns available in the Partner Marketing Central. Partners can choose from multi-module email and social campaigns for PADs, WODs, and standalone campaigns. We will still offer collateral assets for your website and live events, many of which can be personalized. As partners, you can use the PMC tool to monitor results and track customer activity from these campaigns. Using these tools, you can now adjust your marketing tactics and influence your customers to convert in the buying cycle. So here's where it all starts, the homepage of PMC. The homepage is designed to get you started in using the Partner Marketing Central platform powered by Zift 123. You'll find there are suggested campaigns for you on the homepage, as well as multiple ways of getting assistance if you need it. You can go to the question mark at the top right of the page next to my name to access the knowledge base online, which includes videos and step-by-step instructions for anything you have questions about on the platform. In addition to the channel marketing support provided by Krisha in EMEA and myself in Americas and APAC, you will also have access to the Zift technical team via chat here in the bottom right of the page. Please note that Zift technical support will be available to you 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, in 14 different languages. These languages can be found here under Language in the drop-down menu at the top right of the screen. While Christian and myself are still your front lines of support, you may use this feature for any troubles that are specifically platform related. Okay, so let's move on to explore your settings. I'm going to touch on key settings today. We will skip a few that may not apply or may only be desired in some circumstances. First, agencies. This is how you give access for Christian and myself to help set up and launch your campaigns from within your account. The majority of partners gave us this permission before in Elastic Grid so that Atlassian could offer more support while launching campaigns. I recommend that you make this a priority to set up in your new accounts so that our support can be seamless. Company profile. Here we request some general business information, languages you would like to see content for, and opt-in authorization. If you have been actively using Elastic Grid, your account details will be migrated over. Here we will also set your language. If you don't set this, the default will be English. Mailing credits. If you attended our last webinar on May 30th, a question came up about limitations on the number of emails that can be sent. On Zift 123, each partner will have the ability to send up to 2,500 emails per month, but that limit can be raised up to 10,000 emails per month. The criteria for a limit increase includes consistent use of the email marketing tool, a low bounce rate of less than 5%, and no spam complaints from the customers. This tab also shows mailing credits that you have available in your monthly limit. 1 credit is equal to 1 email sent. So if you send an email to a list of 500 contacts, that would require 500 credits. social media. We will take a deeper look at this function as we go through the process of starting a campaign, but for now I will mention one important thing. Remember that your campaign reports and historical data have been migrated over, but you must relink your social media accounts. Please ensure you do this when you have access to your account in July. There is no limit of the number of accounts you can link. You are able to link Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WeChat, and Zing accounts. And these can be personal accounts or business accounts. Notifications. This is where users can set up their notifications based on user, which include notifications from Atlassian, reporting, and social media notifications. Suppression list. You can upload a suppression list, upload a suppressed contact, or suppress an entire email domain so that no one from a particular domain gets your emails. CRM settings. This allows you to connect 6 compatible CRMs, including Salesforce, or if you do not have a compatible CRM, you'll have the ability to generate a report of the leads each night by selecting Nightly Lead Export Email. Connecting one of your CRM instances is easy. Just put in your credentials, then save and test your CRM connection. You can then pull contacts from your CRM, synchronize marketing automation leads and activities after they have reached a particular lead score threshold. You can also sync any activities that contacts have had. Now that our settings are confirmed, let's go back to the home page by clicking on the Atlassian logo. You'll notice that the platform is tab-based, and you can see your options across the top. Before we launch a campaign, we'll want to confirm the contacts that were migrated from your Elastic Grid account, or you'll want to upload a new contact list. You will see an overall database of contacts prioritized by their lead score, which is their overall interaction level with your marketing efforts. You can click to add contacts from a file or individually. You can also customize an opt-in confirmation, allowing you to ask your contacts to opt into your communications. This will help guarantee recipients get your campaign emails. To do this, after a list is uploaded, we click on Contact Lists. We select the list that we want to send the confirmation email to, and then we click on Confirmation Email. Then here we can personalize this email and send it out to the customers to confirm that they've opted in to our communications. Now with our contacts loaded and ready, we're ready to find a campaign. So I'll click on Campaigns. You can see the subtabs here. I'm taken directly to My Campaigns, which shows the campaigns I've already activated. You can also see the Browse Campaigns subtab right here. And by clicking here, you can see all the campaigns that are available. You can filter by multiple categories, such as language, product, or solution, and narrow your search for specific content. Remember that historical data will be migrated over, so you'll be able to access your previous work. Now we will browse the campaigns and choose one that we are interested in. I'll choose the DevOps 4-module PAD campaign. I want to see more about the campaign, so I'm going to click on the Details button. This brings us to an overview page. Here on the left, you can see information from Atlassian about the objectives of the campaign, including suggestions on how to run the campaign, supported products, and the target audience. You can see that this campaign has a workflow, mailings, web plugins, and social media posts. The terminology is a bit different here. So what we call the landing page in Elastic Grid is now a web plugin on Zift 123. Also, workflow is a new feature. This is going to allow us to start a campaign, and depending on the actions or lack of action taken by customers, the campaign will automatically route customers through different email paths to engage them in the campaign. For example, if you send a customer an email invite and they click to sign up, they won't receive another invite. However, if they ignore the first invite, the tool will send them another. Using the workflow is optional. You can preview the mailings and web plugins to see what the content looks like and look for opportunities to personalize. In the future, Atlassian will be allowing partners greater customization of the campaigns by giving you the opportunity to edit sections of the landing pages, add your tone of voice, and services offered. Let's start this campaign. We can now personalize and send to your contacts very quickly and easily. I'll activate the whole campaign now. If there were parts of the campaign you did not want to use, for example, a certain set of emails, here we could choose to exclude those by clicking Remove here on the black X's. The campaign can now be found in My Campaign folder, found at the top left of the screen, and I'm ready to personalize it. There will be prompts for me to follow to personalize the emails, upload or select a contact list, and to schedule the campaign. I will go ahead and personalize one of the emails now. First, I'm taken to the email settings where I can edit the pre-written subject line and sender information. After complete, I'll click Save and Next to move on to the next step. When I launch a campaign for the first time, I'll see placeholders with hash marks around them, and I need to make sure they are personalized with my specific company information. On the right side, you'll see your toolkit, which allows you to add and remove features and sections within the email. For your logo, please note that when sizing your logo in the platform, it should be no longer than 200 megapixels. Please save to make sure your changes are retained. Changes can be saved as default, so they will populate automatically in following emails you personalize within the same campaign. If you would like to edit a banner image inside of a campaign email, please reach out to myself or Kristia. After changes have been made, I can send myself a test email by clicking Test near the upper right corner. We highly recommend testing all the emails to make sure they look and work perfectly. Once complete with your campaign email, we will click Save and Next again. Then select the contact list we want to use. Then we'll click Save and Next to Final Time. Now we can schedule the mailing dates. Quickly and easily, I've set up one of the campaign emails in a matter of minutes. Others will take less time. And now I have a complete email campaign set up in just a couple of minutes. To continue scheduling my campaign, I will return to the DevOps campaign within My Campaign folder. And I will have a notification there for the activities that require further setup. I will continue to set up the campaign where I left off, repeating this process for the campaign emails until all 8 of the emails have been edited and scheduled. Let's also review what steps are needed to set up one of the campaign landing pages, also known as microsites. This DevOps PAD campaign has 4 microsites. I will click Review here to get started, and then Review again to get taken through the process. First, I can edit the name of this campaign which can only be seen internally, and I can choose who will receive notifications from this landing page. As I click on Save and Next, I am taken to the campaign page and shown what is editable. I think partners will be pleased to see a whole new set of editable fields, such as the main content in the landing page and the colors. In the toolkit on the right, we can choose if we want to connect this page to your social media accounts and choose if we want to upload any of your own resources to be shared on the landing page. Let's click Save and Next again. On this final setup page for the landing page is where you'll be able to review all the different pages customers will see here on the landing page. Also, here you'll find a new feature which will allow you to embed this landing page within your company website. This would be something that you work with your internal webmaster to accomplish using the provided web code. For a final time, I will return to my DevOps campaign within my campaigns, and we will confirm the social media posts for this campaign. I'll click Review, and then Review again. I'll confirm which accounts I have linked, and then click Next. Now I can select a date for the post to begin or select each posting date individually. Once my changes are complete, I will click Save and Next and then Schedule to confirm. Now that covers all of the steps that are necessary to set up a campaign. We've set up our emails, our landing pages, and social media. And while we're talking about social media, I want to showcase a new feature that I think will be helpful to each of you as you try to keep your social media accounts up to date and interesting. Let's visit the Social Media tab and click on Settings. Here you will see Manage Social Streams. This is a brand new offering giving you access to social media syndication. This will allow your social media accounts to be continuously updated on autopilot if you choose. You can turn on or off any social media streams based on product or solution. There are 3 levels of automation. Auto-publish requires approval and ignore. Select requires approval or auto-publish to automatically send out these posts to your connected accounts. Ignore will allow you to skip product content that you're not interested in sharing. Now I'll click on Upcoming Posts. This shows all upcoming posts for the streams you have set up. You can create your own posts from this platform as well and schedule it to go out on a particular day and time. There's also a helpful calendar view that shows you what posts you have going out and on what days. I'd also like to show you the Collateral Library. Similar to the Collateral Library that was available before, you'll have access to helpful assets in multiple languages such as presentations, ebooks, and more. And these items can be filtered, previewed, and downloaded so that they can be shared very easily. Lastly, let's go to the Analysis tab. We're almost done with the demo, but lastly, I want to show you the reporting that is available here in a tab called Analysis. This shows overall interactions and leads within the entire account, not just activity from your login, which is how Elastic Grid worked. It can show email summaries, web plugin summaries, and top company leads. Let's take a look at a lead. A lead is someone we can track events back to with an email address. A lead score is developed as seen on the right. The score is created by an algorithm that applies a value to each action, such as an email open, web view, asset download, or a form submission. The tool sums up those values to give an overall score. Using the lead score to track a contact's activity is a great way to judge how hot a lead is. The higher the score, the hotter the lead. This view also shows us a history of the actions this lead took, which will help us understand what they found interesting and should help with our follow-up. So this concludes our demonstration portion of the Atlassian Partner Marketing Central on Zift 123. We're going to make this webinar available inside the partner portal within a couple of days. So you're welcome to come back and listen to it again or share it with anyone on your team. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself or Christia personally, or at our new email address, partnermarketing@atlassian.com. We'll now answer some of the questions that have been sent in today.
Okay, great. Thank you, Austin. It's time for our Q&A session right now. We've got a bunch of questions that came in. Let's see. Let's take the first one. This one's from Rita. Great question you got here. And this one's for you, Austin. Is the information that's been previously set up in Elastic Grid, will it be transferred to Zift, or do we need to start and update settings all over?
Yeah, thanks, Nisha. So yes, everything will be migrated over from your account settings. So items such as your logo, contact list, your company profile, that will all be moved over. So the only thing that will need to be set up again will be the social media connections that were previously set up within accounts inside of Elastic Grid. And just as a reminder to everyone that sometimes those social media accounts do expire about every 60 days. That's just a setting that's required by Facebook and LinkedIn, and not something that's set up by either Elastic Grid or Zift.
Okay. Next one that came in from Chris. Do existing suppressed emails follow over to Zift, or will this need to be re-entered?
Yeah, no need to take action on this, as Zift has pulled lists of customers who have unsubscribed from the Elastic Grid platform, and those will be moved over into the new platform.
Okay, so no worries there. Great.
Yeah.
Next question that came in here, the social streams that were just explained, does this mean the new capability allows social media to run independently from any pre-created campaigns?
Yes, indeed it does. This is going to be different from how it worked in Elastic Grid in the past, but will allow the ability to now create a campaign that only includes a social media post. With the demo that I just did, I showed how it'll now be possible to create social streams, which will basically allow you to have a continuous stream of social media posts going out only around the topics that you've selected to share with your customers. And I think this is going to be a really nice functionality for partners to continuously have product information pushed out to their social media channels without the requirement of continually coming into the platform to set up a campaign. And then as I showed, that there's also some options to set up these posts so that they're automatically going out to your account, or you could choose to approve each one that's available as they are available to send out to your social media channels.
Okay, great. So that new social media plugin seems exciting. We've got another question here from Daniel, Austin, and I think it's a really interesting question. So Daniel asks, do I necessarily have to send out a confirmation or opt-in email to every lead before including the lead in my campaigns?
No, not necessarily, Daniel. So the platform is going to give you an option. When you upload your contacts, it's going to ask you if those contacts have previously opted in or if they've agreed to receive emails from you in the past. So you can go ahead and select that they are current customers that you've worked with, or someone who's agree to receive your emails without sending them an email to agree to do so. Or if you want to send them an email just one time to opt into all of your communications, you have that option.
Okay, Daniel, I hope that answers your question. We've got another one that came in here from Andrea. Which parts are available for language customization?
So everything, and Andrea, within the campaigns, including the emails and landing pages, that will all be open for customization, which would allow you to change any one of our campaigns that isn't available in your language to be the language of your choice.
Okay, great. Another one in here from Rue. Can we create completely custom campaigns with emails that don't have anything to do with what's on Zift? Interesting question.
I don't think we've explored that option right now. Max, maybe you'd like to tell us what's possible there?
I'd be happy to take that question. So you are able to use the email builder to create your own email and generate your own content as well. That would be using the Create Your Own campaign tool.
Okay, cool. That's new for me too. Thanks, Max. Great question there, Rue. Let's see, we've got another one that came in here. Elastigrid made a requirement to test the campaign emails. Has this changed?
Yes. So on the new platform, testing won't be required here, but you'll still want to confirm everything looks perfect in each one of your emails by opting to send the test email and review that yourself just to make sure that all the links are working perfectly and all the images are proportional in the way you'd like to see them.
Okay. Thanks, Austin. Another one here for you. We've got a couple more coming in, so hope you're ready. Let's see. You didn't talk about the tab called Web Plugins during the demo. What does that do?
Yes, you're correct. I did not, Nisha. But let me tell everyone just a little bit about that. The Web Plugin tab will allow you to create a campaign landing page without any emails or social media. So you simply have a landing page, and you could use this to just share the URL with a customer, and maybe invite them to watch a video or look at the information found on that landing page. Or you could also use that landing page as and hyperlink it to your website as a resource there. So it's essentially running a campaign as what we've considered a campaign in the past, only without any email component or social media with it.
Okay. Another one in here from Rita. Rita, your next question is, overall, what broader functionality does Zift offer versus Elastic?
That's a great question. And something we're really excited about is the greater ability to customize the campaigns. In Elastigrid, it was fairly rigid in what could be customized on the landing pages. However, this is going to be completely different inside the new Zift platform. You're going to have ability to edit the text within the landing pages, which is something that partners have wanted. We're also going to have greater flexibility in choosing which campaign emails you'd like to use with each campaign, meaning that if there was one you didn't want to send, it's really easy to remove that from the campaign. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to have the social streams, which is something that we haven't had before. I think partners are really going to like. And also the ability to connect Salesforce is going to be really helpful to a lot of partners. And then also the ability to connect third-party marketing platforms like Pardot and be able to immediately push our campaign content from Zift over into Pardot and launch the campaign immediately is going to be much easier than the experience with using the Campaign to Go kit in the past.
Yeah, so I think overall Zift is a lot more robust than Elastigrid, and we've been listening to partners share their feedback about how they wanted to customize their campaigns even more so. So I think with the move to Zift solutions, you're going to find a lot of surprises in a good way that you can now have great capabilities with your campaign. So something to look forward to, guys. Let's see. Next question in here from Lorenzo. With the new system, is there a number of contacts we should maintain? I believe the old number was 500. Austin?
So no, we're not going to actually have any minimum contact requirements. The only thing I'll mention here is in order to consider to be eligible for the upgrade in the number of emails that can be sent each month, you need to be using at least half of your allotted credits each month in order to show the team that there's a need to be increased to a higher tier to send more emails.
Okay, good to know. Next question that came in. On the webinar last month, you mentioned being able to connect Pardot, Hootsuite, and HubSpot. Are there any other app connectors coming to Zift?
Yeah, actually, Zift is currently working to integrate Eloqua and Marketo into the platform as well, which will allow you to push these campaigns directly over to launch them from those platforms as well. And if anyone is interested in or currently uses Eloqua and Marketo, please let me know, and then we can update you as soon as those app connectors are available.
Cool. Are there any limits on how many logins we have as a company?
No, like Elastic Grid, each company is welcome to have as many logins as you need. So anyone who's interested in having access is welcome to get signed up today if they haven't had access to Elastic Grid in the past.
Okay. Remind me again, what day does Elastic Grid shut down?
Oh, so Nisha, obviously you know Nisha, but for everyone else, we're going to be turning off access to the platform on July 2nd, and then we're going to keep the platform open and available for partners to log in and view analytics and view any campaigns that may still be sending in the system until September 30th. No need to worry about what will happen after September 30th because all of your reporting and any leads generated from your campaigns are going to be migrated over to the new platform. So we're sure that nothing is going to be lost in the transition when we finally do turn off Elastic Grid.
Gotcha. Okay. Daniel has another interesting question here. We are doing CRM within Jira. Is there a way to connect Jira, maybe through the REST API?
I am not sure about that, Daniel. It's something we could ask about. For now, I know that it hasn't been brought up that Jira is one of the connections here. Zift isn't an Atlassian software development, so it's not something that we've designed to work with our tools necessarily.
Yeah, that might be something for the Zift team to think about. But interesting question there, Daniel. Might be worthwhile looking into for Zift solutions. Right, next question. Will campaigns to go still be available?
Yes, they will be. We'll continue to make those available, and those will also continue to be found within the collateral section of the platform.
Okay. With the migration to Zift, will Atlassian continue to provide promotional support for in-person events via Atlassian?
Yes, absolutely. So no change here. We'll continue to offer support for the partner-led events that are happening. And in fact, if some partners haven't heard, this year Atlassian actually launched a new partner events page, which is found on our website. And this page is sortable by location, interest, and event type. And this part of the website helps customers find partner events happening in their area. And it's been successful in driving promotion for these events. So if if you're not familiar with this, you can reach out to either Christian and I, and we can help get your events posted on this page. It's something that we've already been doing on your behalf, as partners have been hosting events as of the last couple of months. But you can always visit this page. It's at atlassian.com/partners/events. And I can push out a link where you can create a ticket to have your event added there. But for the most part, if you're running a PAD that you've been talking to either Christian or myself about, we've already posted it on this page for you.
Yeah, that's a great resource there, partners, so check it out. Next question. There was an issue in Elastigrid when executing multiple campaigns simultaneously. How is that handled in Zift?
Oh, okay. Great question again. So in Elastigrid, there was a limitation where a contact couldn't receive more than one campaign email per week. And Zift actually isn't going to have a limitation like this. So in theory, you can email contacts as much as you'd like, but we just ask everyone to use good judgment when doing this, as you wouldn't want to contact someone multiple times a day or too many times within a small time frame with any of the campaigns.
Okay. Next question, and this is an important one actually. In Elastigrid, occasionally test emails or alerts ended up in the spam folder. How can I avoid this in Zift 123?
Yes, since some of these alerts are automated, this can happen from time to time. So to make sure it doesn't, there are two email domains that we'd like to ask all partners to add to their safe sender list or to their white list. And those domains are bounce.zift123.com and md02.com. And I can share both of these domains with everyone so they can have these for reference and get those added now to your safe sender list to make sure that you're getting all of the test emails and all the alerts that come through the Zift platform.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for taking care of that, Austin.
Of course.
Next question, is it true that the new platform will allow a greater level of customization, including my own brand, look, and feel?
Yeah, absolutely. This is something we're really excited about. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, a lot of partners historically have asked for the ability to edit sections of the campaign. And this is going to be something that's going to be open for the first time. So meaning customers are going to add a whole new level of customization to the landing pages, changing that text, adding more information about your events that are happening or your live webinars that are happening. And this is going to create a great opportunity to use these campaigns better, have them look like they're created by your company specifically. Occasionally there's partners that are hesitant to use the campaigns because there was not enough customization, but now we've fixed this problem, and there's no reason why you can't take one of our great looking campaigns and now add your own flair to it to make it your own.
Cool. This question is likely from someone who's never been in Elastigrid before, but she asked, when and where do I join if I wasn't on Elastigrid yet?
Oh, perfect. So we do have a new registration page created, and I can also share a link to that with the audience here so that you could get signed up. And when doing that, everyone is going to receive access beginning on July 2nd.
Okay, let's see. Any more questions? Okay, we've got one more. If I have further questions about Partner Marketing Central, who can I ask?
Great question. So, of course, you can continue to reach out to myself and Krista if you're located in EMEA. We've also created the new email alias, which you can reach out to directly, and both Krista and I monitor that email box. That's Partner Marketing Atlassian.com. And then we've also created our own service desk, which partners are welcome to use if you have any needs for support or have any questions. And let me just, I'll make a question and send that over to the audience as well.
Thanks, Austin. Let's see, we got one last question here before we call it a day. I noticed the homepage lists just a few of the campaigns. Which campaigns should we expect to see here?
Oh, great question. So, Nisha, on the homepage, everyone is going to be able to see some campaigns that have been either most popular or most successful. And this is going to be determined by an algorithm inside the platform that looks at the results of the campaign. And it's going to share, basically some of the best campaigns on the homepage where you can start. And then you do still have the option to go to browse campaigns and find all of the campaigns that are available for partners to run. Okay, awesome. I guess that's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much, partners. I know a lot of you attended today. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this was helpful and informative. We're going to have a copy of this webinar for you to play back or maybe share it with your team. It will be available in an email, and we're also going to put it up on Partner Portal. So be sure to check it out. You can always watch it again. And Austin and Christian also is here for you to answer questions if you have them. So thanks so much, and have a great rest of your day and week. We will see you when we see you. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.